Hi guys, welcome back. So it's talking LFC again, huh? We're all back again. Bang on a week. We're on form, Martin.
It is.
So you've been doing some good content this week. I've been liking what you've been doing. You've got new overlays. I liked your what was it?
Team of the season.
That you did today.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk briefly about what your thoughts are to do with your channel now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to modernise it. Yeah, I'm trying to modernise it a bit, get a bit more different content. I know I do the player ratings and predicted lineups quite a bit, but it's just an easy video to put out. But just trying to change it up with my overlays and make it look a bit better than just a me with holes in the back of my wall that I used to have.
Yeah, it's looking good, mate. You've done well with all your decorating.
Yeah, still got a long one. Still got to get my carpets yet, but I need to win the lottery for that.
Yeah, that's it, innit? So what we have this week then, we've had a win over Man City, which I thought was fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what you thought of the game?
Yeah,
I know you've done your video, haven't you? But
yeah, but I can go over it again a little bit. Pre the game, I was nervous, to be honest with you, before the game. But then when Arsenal got beat by West Ham, I was very confident after that for some reason.
Yeah.
I didn't think we was going to get beat, so I would have took a draw, and we went 2 points better and got a win there, so I'm made up with that.
Yeah, it was a great result. Everyone played well. I mean, I know we had to defend for a lot of the game, didn't we? But in general, I thought we played really well. Defended touched on that a couple of times in his press conference afterwards, his post-match press conference.
Yeah.
Said that it was how they defended as a team.
I like the role he does with Endo now, where he brings him in for the last 15-20 minutes. I'm not his biggest fan, but he does that job very well.
Yeah, he does. I've enjoyed watching him, to be fair. It's like, what do they call it, an enforcer type thing, and he comes in and kicks people about and that.
I wouldn't be starting him in any games, but for what he's doing, coming in for the last 15-20, he does a good job of that. So.
Yeah, he does. So I've got the player ratings here for the City game.
Yep.
So they've given Alisson an 8. And what they basically said was, Liverpool needed Alisson to be at his reliable best in a huge game, and he was largely that. The Reds' number one was safe with his handling and calm on the ball, which rubbed off on those around him. And hopefully now he's over his injuries and stuff now, and he can see out the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's hope so.
But I still don't know what they're going to do with him, but we'll discuss that later on in the video. So then they've gone for Trent as a 7, which I think's a little bit high. I thought it was average against City at best. To be honest.
Won his greatest game. He did get dribbled past a lot by Doku, but Doku didn't really have any end product, does he? So didn't really cost us.
No, he runs into like a brick wall. He just runs into a dead end.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
Got all the pace and skill in the world, but no end product.
That's it. So it says Alexander-Arnold has been given a hard time by Jeremy Doku before, and that proved to be the case again. He was beaten too easily at times by the City winger, although he wasn't necessarily helped enough by his teammates in doubling up. In possession, Trent Alexander-Arnold was typically assured, though producing some beautiful passes to Salah, and he improved defensively in the second half. I would agree with that. Yeah, I thought he played better in the second half. But then on to Kanate, they give Kanate a 9. So it says Kanate produced a fantastic display at the heart of the defence, with the away fans loving warm celebration right in front of them after making a key intervention. The Frenchman dealt with so much that was thrown his way, both aerially and on the floor, and he is a world-class centre-back when fully fit. I like Kanate. I agree with that.
Yeah.
If he's fully fit, I think we've got the best defensive partnership possibly in Europe.
Need to get his contract sorted out. I know he's only got a year left.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the only centre-back partnership, and you touched on it today in your video, is there's two Forest centre-backs,
Murillo.
Murillo and Milinkovic. I think they've been brilliant this season. I mean, against us, when was it the 1-0 defeat?
Yeah.
And he was just throwing the bodies and everything, weren't they? I thought
I like that keeper and all, Sells.
Yeah. Didn't he used to play for Newcastle?
No, he came from somewhere in Belgium, I think. I can't remember.
Right. But Newcastle had someone called Sells, didn't he?
Oh, God. Now you're asking me something. I don't think they did. No, they had Pope, they've got now, then they had Dubravka, and I can't remember who else they had. I don't think it was Sells.
I might be wrong with it. Right, so Virgil van Dijk, 9.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Virgil van Dijk will have known the importance of leading by example, and he was superb throughout. So often it was the red skipper getting in the way of City crosses, and he forged a great partnership with Konate. One crucial clearance prevented Mamouche from making it 2-1. No player made more than him. 9. Wow.
Yeah.
9 clearances. That's pretty good, that.
Yeah.
But I think you touched on it last week. My only problem is, and it really is nitpicking, is Verstein's kicking into the crowd too much for me.
Yeah.
That's my only issue with him.
I mean, if you're going to do that, hoof it down the pitch, not right outside your 18-yard box.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, Andy Robertson, 7. Robertson may not have been perfect up against Savinio, what a player he is, but this was a dogged performance where his experience often shone through. There was a tendency about him all afternoon, and he offered plenty of running going forward. Not the force of old, and won't be again, but the positives outweigh the negative.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
I think he got beat a couple of times, but right at the end, because Endo bailed him out, didn't he? Right in the last minutes. But tricky winger, Savinio, so I thought he did well, Robert.
Yeah, I like Savinio. I think he's really good. So, Ryan Gravenberg, 8. Gravenberg has fallen below his brilliant best in recent weeks, but this was much better from him in the front of the defence. While other Liverpool players were guilty of not keeping possession in the first half, he was classy on the ball and hard working off it. Lovely footballer to watch and a revelation in a deeper position. Yeah, I think Slot deserves a lot of credit for that.
Yeah.
But that's something else I want to talk about. Let me just write this down on my notes before I forget. So, next one, Alexis McAllister, 8.
He got around the pitch as well, didn't
he? Yeah. Like Gravenberg, McAllister has looked jaded of late, but he was an influential figure at Liverpool throughout every opening, openly standing out in tight spaces. The Reds' number 10 was immaculate and helped keep his side well organised and difficult to break down. He is a World Cup winner, and it's on days like this when his winning mentality shines through.
Definitely.
Great player, great signing. I mean, 35 million.
Bargain.
You can double that now.
Oh, easily.
In my opinion.
Yeah, easily.
He really is a special player, in my opinion. So, your favourite, Dominic Szoboszlai.
Have you got 9. A 10? 9? Oh, I'd give him a 10.
9. Many fans have wanted more end product from Szoboszlai. Yeah, we were like that about 6 weeks ago, maybe. 7 weeks ago. He delivered emphatically at the Etihad. The Hungarian produced a beautiful assist from a corner, flicking the ball to Salah, and he found the net himself. with low left-footed finish. Not only that, this Soboslai's work rate was exceptional all afternoon, as it always is. Yeah, like we just said then, 6-7 weeks ago, I think we were both critical. I made a video probably about 4 weeks ago, basically apologising for my comments because he struck me right up. So I won't be flagging him off anytime soon. So Curtis Jones, 7.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit more. Were you going to say half? Generous.
Generous, yeah.
Yeah.
While many expected Jones to start on the left, he was used more centrally by Slot, sitting alongside Soboslai in an advanced role. In truth, he struggled to get into the game, losing the ball cheaply several times early on, but he grew into the match and worked hard. This allowed goal in the second half before being replaced. Yeah.
I think 7's about right.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. So, Mohamed Salah, 9, man of the match. What more can you say about this man? Salah opened the scoring via a deflection, his 30th goal of a frankly ridiculous season, and then teed up Soboslai for his strike. The Egyptian strength and fight were a constant pain for City on a day when he moved level into third place in Liverpool's all-time scoring chart. It's now 50 involvements for the campaign, and there isn't a better player in the world right now. If he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or, there's something sadly wrong.
Yeah.
Like you said today, he's the best player in the world.
Yeah, easily.
By a country mile.
Give him his money.
Yeah, definitely. And I think he will get his money. So, Luis Diaz, 8. Diaz was preferred to Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez in Liverpool's starting lineup, taking up his preferred left-sided berth. The Colombian was always an outlet for Red, also tracking back to help Robertson, but his end product was slightly lacking.
Yeah.
A stinging strike kept out by Edison in the second half. That's the starting 11. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, just that Diaz, I think he's been back to his best the last 2 games. I think he's been really good in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
Diaz of old for me.
Yeah. But I think we should enjoy him because,
again, to Barcelona.
Yeah, well, again, we're going to be talking about transfers in a bit, but yeah, I think we enjoy him while we've got him. That's all I'll say for now.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the substitutes. We'll just give ratings. I won't bother with the comments. So, the 73rd minute, Simicast came on for Robertson and they've given him a 6.
Yeah.
73rd minute, Endo came on for Jones. They've given him a 7.
I've given him an 8 for me.
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant.
Makes crucial interceptions, especially that one just about, I don't know how long was left, but Robbo got beat on the touchline and Endo just stood in between him, the Savino, and just took the ball off him. That was brilliant. Yeah. And I'll openly admit I'm not a big fan of Endo, but the job he does for that last 15-20, he does it really well. So credit to him.
It really does. I was saying that to you last week that I think it was it last season, and they didn't hardly get a touch.
Yeah.
Endo was just all over him like a rat.
Yeah.
So 79th minute, that ball came on for Diaz to give him a 6. Yeah. And then obviously Harv came on for Salah in the 91st, didn't give him anything. Same as Trent came off for Quansah in the 91st as well.
Yeah.
And then they've given Slot a 10.
Yeah. Masterminded that. Overrun the midfield. Master stroke. Yeah.
Brilliant. I mean, they have wrote something about it, but we'll give that bit a miss.
Yeah.
Basically, the top and bottom of it is says it's his biggest day of his reign at Liverpool so far. After dropping points against Everton and Villa, Scott needed a statement victory, and it felt like it. It felt like a classic European away performance. and the head coach showed another tactical side to his management.
His tactical now goes under the radar, but he's really good at tactics. Very tactical manager.
Yeah, I really like him. I think he's brilliant. There was a good thing. You missed the. Did you come into the stream today? On
No, I've been out, and I wasn't at home. So.
One of the questions on it was to do with Klopp, and somebody asked in the chat, do you think that Klopp would be able to do what Klopp's doing this season?
No, simple facts. For me, Klopp's style would contribute to us picking up more injuries, because the press under Klopp was just crazy all the time. Press. Where as in Slot, they press at the right times, and they don't have to press constantly.
No, exactly. Heavy metal.
Well, yeah, hence why we've done a bit better with injuries than what we did under Klopp, because they just run them into the ground, basically.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Slot said in his post-match press conference that the players have got 2 days off now, and they're not back until Saturday.
Yeah.
Klopp never given time off that I know of.
No, not that I know of. No. I'm not knocking Klopp. He's fantastic. I'll always love him, but we didn't have the squad to cope with his style of football.
No, I totally agree with you. I think as much as I love Klopp, I love this style of football and everything, it did run the players into the ground.
Yeah.
It really did. And some of his decisions that he made were questionable.
Especially towards it. Yeah. He never liked to make a substitution either, did he? He always used to leave it a bit late.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and even sometimes when he made his substitutes, they weren't always the right ones, I didn't think.
Yes, yeah. Like I say, I'm not knocking him. He won us a first league championship and a Champions League, so I'll always love him down.
Well, I don't know if you've seen it. I posted it on my community tab. Paddy the Baddy, the UFC fighter.
Yes.
He said that Arnie Slot is our Bob Paisley.
Yeah, I did see that, yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have said that Klopp's the new Shanks, haven't they?
Yeah.
So in theory, then Slot has to be Paisley.
Yeah.
I would say.
Picks up as many trophies as Paisley did.
Yeah. So, the next thing I've got on my list, before we get into the Newcastle game, I've got your team of the season, if you want to talk about that, in case anybody's missed it.
Yes, mate, yeah.
And then we've got your thoughts on mine and Daryl's live.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I'll just go through my first 11 for team of the season. Then I went in goal. I went with Sells from Nottingham Forest, because I think he's been a revelation for Forest. Very, very good keeper, and one of the major reasons why they're right up there in the league. And then I went for an odd one at right back, a Tottenham defender, Pedro Porro. Yeah. But I think he's a very good player.
Yeah, I like Porro. I think he's great.
And then the centre back partnership I went for Murillo from Nottingham Forest, because I think him and Sells have just been outstanding this season. Very good defender. And his partner, I went with Virgil van Dijk, because I think he's the best defender in the world at the moment. And then at left back, I went with Milos Kerkez from Bournemouth. I think he's probably one of the best left backs in the Premier League at the moment, if not the best. And then I went for a midfield three of Graham Birch. And then I went for another odd one. Well, not odd, but another contentious one in Belieber from Brighton, because I think he's been really good.
I like him.
Yeah.
I like the video you did about him as well the other day.
Yeah, very good player. And I love him, but the finances involved with that, it's not happening.
No.
We should be getting these players when he's at Lille before we have to shell out twice as much for him. So scouting needs to be a bit better, I think. But then ahead of them two, I went with my main man, Dominic Szoboszlai. I think he's been amazing this season. He's got better as the season's gone on for me.
Yeah,
and then on the left, he's not a left-sided player, but I went with Cole Palmer. I think he's been brilliant this season. Like I say, started started off amazingly. He's fell off a little bit at the moment, but the reason he's on the left because on the right, it's the Ballon d'Or winner for me, the best player in the world, Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, and he deserves all the money he gets.
Yeah, exactly.
And then my striker, I went with Isak. I contemplated putting Newton in there, but then I woke up.
Yeah, I was chuckling at that when you said that.
Yeah.
And I listen to a lot of stuff, as you know, when I'm driving about at work.
Yeah.
So that's why you'll get weird like comments at like 8:30, 8:45, and 7:30 in the morning and that. Because I watch them as I'm going along.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my team of the season as well, but I'm not going to do it today.
Yeah.
I might do it tomorrow or over the weekend.
That'll be interesting, yeah.
But as you've been saying, I've been writing yours down.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to try and go for something that I think would compete against your team.
Yeah, yeah. Good.
Without the same players.
Yeah.
Or try not to have the same players.
That'll be interesting.
Obviously, I'm going to go with Alisson as my goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm telling you so far. So what did you think of mine and Daryl's live that we did?
Yeah,
it was basically, I messaged him at 4. Duncan messaged me and said, do you fancy doing a live? I said, yeah, why not? He said, I'm not going to do them this week. Spend time with the missus. I said, yeah, all right, mate, so I'll do a live. So I messaged you, but I forgot that you were out.
Yeah, Monday.
And then I messaged Daryl. And I said, do you fancy doing a live with us, mate? And he was like, yeah, I'll let you know after. This was about 4:30. I think I've messaged you about 2 on it.
Yeah, yeah.
1:30, 2 o'clock or something. And then, so he ended up jumping on with me. But he said, my microphone's not here yet. So I was like, oh, right, okay. I said, what time's it due? He said, about 5 o'clock, 5:30. So I stayed on the phone with him for about an hour or so. And as I was on the phone to him, there's a knock on the door. But we're doing all that stuff, like fucking nutters and that. Got it all set up when we started. I think it was about 7:30, something like that. Yeah. So, but yeah. Sorry, mate, I interrupted you then. I just wanted to
very smooth. It didn't look like it was off the cuff at all. It looked like you gelled really well together, to be honest with you. Very knowledgeable. He knows quite a lot of stuff, does Darryl?
He does. He's very, very intelligent. I think it took me, let's just have a quick look. I think it took me about 10 minutes to write the script. Which is long, because you only take about 5.
Yeah, it's just a few bullet points and that, innit? So then you can just rattle it off. Yeah,
exactly. But the thing is with Daryl, he's very, very similar to us. It's just like, you give me a topic, and I'll just rattle it off.
Yeah.
So, he's very similar to us.
Yeah, I like that. Got a lot of time for him.
Yeah, I have. Did you see that he wants to do a trio?
Yeah, I'm down.
Did you see that? I said I'd speak to you about it, but I haven't really spoke to you after this week. I've been that busy with work. Mm-hmm. But he said he wants to do a trio one of the nights. Obviously, it's difficult to try and get. We're not too bad, but to get him, he's got so much on his plate, haven't he?
Yeah, that's it. I'm sure we'll get it organised.
It was quite smooth sailing, to be honest. Talking about Daryl, I just want to give a plug for him. So he's just started his own YouTube channel. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to it. After you subscribe to us first, obviously.
Yeah.
And then, and it's called In the Cop End. So he's done about 3 or 4 videos now. He's doing all right.
Yeah.
So he just needs a little bit of encouragement, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's got something like 10 subscribers or something at the minute.
Yeah.
But he didn't start it till Saturday, so...
Yeah, go give him a subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
Don't cost anything.
Take time. So, what we'll do then is we'll get the last night's game out looked done and dusted. If you want to talk about that, I'll get my player ratings up.
Okay, mate, yeah. I was confident going into the game, actually. Any game at Anfield, I'm always more confident. And then when I saw Isaac wasn't even in the squad, I was rubbing my hands together.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I controlled the game really well. We gave them a few chances, but I thought we was pretty comfortable, to be fair. We could have had 2 or 3 more goals, but I can't beat. Take a, what was it, 2-0 won it in the end?
2-0, yeah. 2 midfielders, which is nice.
Yeah.
Takes a bit of pressure off the strikers.
Chipping in a bit this season, both of them. It was awesome, wasn't it? I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Another assist to Salah.
Yeah, another assist, yeah.
I tell you what, I was very impressive. I mean, I don't know why, because he does it week in, week out. But that ball, the outside of his foot to Diaz, that's special.
That one to Diaz, where he plays it round both the centre-backs, right to the back post.
Oh. That is unbelievable vision.
Yeah.
And to execute it's even better.
He does it all the time, though, doesn't he?
He's just an unbelievably special player. He really is.
That's a generational talent for you.
Definitely. And when he first came in, everyone was like, oh, is he good enough for Liverpool? And he didn't do nothing at Chelsea.
De Bruyne didn't do anything at Chelsea. They chipped him off to bloody Wolfsburg.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's out of contract in the summer, isn't he? De Bruyne.
Maybe, yeah. Didn't that? Yeah, I did. I think that he could be going. But the thing is, that's why I think they've gone for some of these people that they've gone for, because I think De Bruyne knows that something's going to happen to City.
It could explain, actually, why, if they know they're going to get punished or a transfer ban, they've done it all in January and replace the players they need to replace. That would make sense, to be fair.
Well, Darryl mentioned that the other night. He thinks that as well.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, they spent, 160, 200 million in January?
Over 200 million, yeah.
They must know. They
must
know that they're getting a transfer ban minimum.
Yeah.
Right then, let's have a look at these player ratings. So, as we know, Szoboszlai scored in the 11th minute, McAllister in the 63rd. That was a good finish from McAllister, to be fair. Really good finish. Again, another good ball from Salah. So they've given Alisson a 7. Didn't have much after him, but always looked to get involved and barked at the back line constantly. Brought his big ring frame off the line perfectly on multiple occasions in the first half to close the angle and prevent shots on target following troublesome balls over the top.
There isn't many keepers better one-on-one than Ali.
No, and I like his feet as well. He's so confident, isn't he?
Yeah.
I remember when he first came, and he made me nervous.
I know what you're going to say. That one where he comes, dinks it over to the defender. I can't remember who was playing, but this attacker was running to him, and he comes out his box, dinks the ball, it just flicks over the defender, then he collects it on the other side of him.
Yeah, a few times he did that. It did make me nervous.
Oh, God, yeah, you can see it in there, didn't he? It's nearly cost us a few times.
It's just Brazilians, isn't it? They all think they can play football. Doesn't matter what position they play. So, Trent Alexander-Arnold again, 7. Did what was asked of him, but still looked absent in patches with his head in Madrid, going down a little too easily after misplaced passing.
Dreaming about his best mate Bellingham and all the nice times they're going to have together.
Yeah. Not a performance Trent will especially be fond of, given the European night feel inside Anfield, but played his part in getting another massive 3 points over the line. withdrawn with over 15 minutes left to play.
I actually thought he had a good game.
I thought it was all right. You know, his head definitely in Madrid, though. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Canate, 7.
Oh,
Started well and stood tall and impervious, but got caught napping a few times in the opening stages. Looked a very relieved man when Callum Wilson's attempted lob went over the bar. No, attempted lob of Alisson went beyond the goal. Came back into his own thereafter, after settling into the pace, and looked robust alongside the captain. That was a shocking miss. That although he was offside, that wasn't a good finish, really, was it?
no. I think it's a bit hard.
Go on, mate.
I think I would have given him an 8. I thought he played really well.
Yeah. Virgil van Dijk, 8. As cool and calm as he ever can be, will have quickly reshuffled his game plan ahead of kick-off after learning it was Wilson in for Isak. A robust yet tactical battle with the Swede was switched out for a muscle fest with Wilson, and Liverpool skipper came out on top. Swamped the danger zone perfectly and saved Canate's blushes in the early stages.
That right? I think.
Wilson upped the ante immediately in the second half and was promptly left blooded and needing treatment after a clash. That was like a hell of a clash, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
Van Dijk knows his Liverpool team are getting close, very close, but he isn't letting up at all. It's Colossus, isn't he?
Yeah. I won't want to get headbutted by him.
No. But it's like hitting a breeze block.
Yeah.
Costa Sinister. Mate, I think that's hard. I thought he was alright.
I think I gave him a 7.5, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I thought he was alright. As with Trent, Sinister grafted away to get another big hurdle navigated. Didn't always look entirely comfortable in possession, but pushed into the final third well and offered the overlap where possible.
Yeah.
Like you say, he's not the future of Liverpool, is he? He's not going to be number one, in my opinion. But he does the job.
He's like Endo, who comes in and does a job.
Yeah.
And he don't moan, don't complain.
No. Ryan Gravenberg, 7, has been crying out for a rest, but an emotion-filled night under the lights at Anfield seemed to breathe new life into the Premier League's most improved star of the season. Gravenberg recaptured his best positioning he knew when he gave the ball and went to hole, opened up pockets of space where very little seemed to exist, and began to frustrate Newcastle's Bruno Gimenez. I like Gimenez.
Yeah,
I think he's a good player. I think they missed Joe Linton last night.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think he's a brilliant player. Do you know he was a striker? And they moved him into midfield.
Yeah. He was terrible at striker though, wasn't he? Well, we could play Darwin Núñez in midfield.
Couldn't we? Alexis McAllister, 8. I thought he was up there with man of the match, really.
Yeah.
Few things give more satisfaction than seeing Ali Mack hammer the ball into the back of the net. A superb footballer who doesn't know what it means to deliver a subpar performance was everything Liverpool needed him to be against Eddie Howe's men. Tenacious in defence and creative in attack. Put on a clinic in showing just how a central midfielder could peel back off and help to quickly neutralise an overload from the opposition. Took his goal well and knew exactly what Salah was thinking. Elite level football IQ from the pair of them. I think he was brilliant, McAllister.
Yeah.
He really was. Dominic Szoboszlai, 9.
Yes.
Man of the match. They haven't actually given man of the match, but he was given man of the match, wasn't he, on TNT Sport?
Yeah. I thought it was man of the match.
Yeah, he's an absolute workhorse. That's another thing, right? So people say, he stopped off. So the Szoboszlai has got more goals. Well, this year anyway.
Yeah.
So there's elite sporting fitness, and then there is just whatever this magnificent Hungarian is putting on display every week.
He's got it all. He's got it all, hasn't he? Got all those football skills and a good looking fella.
Yeah. Beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah, if I was that way inclined, I would.
So it says, they said, I've only just caught my breath from the Man City win, and I watched it while nursing a couple of pints. Szoboszlai quite literally ran himself into the ground, falling to his knees at the final whistle. And yet here he was, mere days later, fleet-footed and groaning at the bit once again. Took his goal beautifully, receiving Luis Diaz's pass nicely into the stride before dropping the shoulder and fizzing the ball hard, shot across the turf. Kept running and running and running. Pedal to the metal in both defence and attack, and finished the match looking like a satisfied gladiator, leaving me.
Got the double nutmeg on the goal there.
Yeah, he did. Was it Byrne and
Dan Byrne and who's the other one? Shaw, was it?
Yeah.
Double nutmeg them both.
It takes some doing that, I'm not even sure if there. Suarez could do that.
No.
So they've given Mo Salah a 9 and man of the match.
It was close. I thought it was close. I thought Dominic was the man of the match, closely followed by Salah and McAllister. Cool.
Yeah, definitely. But it says, watching more this season is such a pleasure. I'm not going to go over this because it's all the same stuff. We've heard it all before. The only problem with this article is they tend to repeat themselves quite a lot. Basically saying that his numbers are daft, blah, blah, blah. We already know all that. So we won't go into that. He could win the Ballon d'Or. His longevity on levels of brilliant compared to Messi and Ronaldo. Don't need to read all that.
No.
Luis Diaz, 8. This was the Diaz we like to see and haven't for several weeks. Under the hammering rain, the Colombian maestro rediscovered his mojo. The velvet touch was back. The darting pace and quick thinking. When Diaz reaches his floor, it's like watching the Roadrunner from the old Looney Tunes cartoon. A whoosh of air, all darting limbs, and unsettling pace. At the end of it all, Diaz emerges with the ball by the byline, with fullbacks terrified and tied in knots. What am I reading? This is supposed to be a bloody. They found Szoboszlai well for the opener and took up plenty of threatening positions in the middle third, which helped spread the confusion.
Yeah.
And then, last but not least, Jota to give a 7. Put in plenty of running, but did not have the rub of the green. Very unfortunate in the first half, not to break clean through on goal after navigating the man mountain that is Dan Byrne. Instead denied by the referee's whistle. Still finding his groove overall, but Jota remains a vital outlet for his Liverpool teammates in their quest for glory on multiple fronts.
What did you think of the foul on Salah? And they gave it to Newcastle, they gave it to Lewis Hall or whatever his name is.
Name's that. I thought they were quite dirty, Newcastle.
Yeah. And I didn't think, what, maybe one or two bookings, I think? It could have been a lot more than that.
Yeah, definitely.
How's it go for that free kick to Newcastle? I never know. When he did that in the first however many minutes, I thought, oh, here we go. That's it again.
Yeah, exactly. Cody Gakpo came on in the 62nd minute for Jota and got a 7.
Yeah.
Joel Quansah for Trent in the 77th minute, he got a 7. Endo for Gravenberg, 77th minute, he got a 7. Darwin Núñez for Diaz, 87th minute, he got a 6. Curtis Jones for McAllister, 87th minute, and he got a 6. And Arnie Slot got an 8.
Yeah.
How can he get an 8 when he was sat in the stand?
I did hear after the game that Darwin missed a bus.
So yeah, that's the 2 games covered. We'll move on to transfer news now.
Yes, mate.
So have you seen anything that piqued your interest?
The only thing I've seen that I'd probably listen to is the Sesko stuff, but not really seen much this week, to be honest with you.
No, I haven't either.
I did a video. Go on, sorry, mate.
What were you saying? Did a video?
I did a video comparing Sesko and Núñez, their stats in their career in the bigger leagues.
Yeah, didn't I? It was good, that.
Yeah. That's about the only player I've really seen that I'd pay any attention to. Maybe that Hato, I think you've mentioned him before, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been set scouts over, haven't we?
Yeah, that's about the only 2 I've seen, to be honest with you.
I'm just having a quick look now, see if there's anything we can touch on.
I mean, always on the X and all that, all the instigators and the Twitter twats are all Isak. It's just not ever going to happen.
No, I can't see it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to, but...
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, one here. 10 hours ago, Liverpool are said to have a growing interest in Isak. We already know that. Bullshit. Munich have withdrawn their contract offer for Kimmich. That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
But again, are we going to pay 300 grand a week?
Not for a 30-year-old. No.
No, not when they're going to give salary.
Yeah.
Anything else? I did say something from Fabrizio Romano earlier, but I can't remember what it was about now. See if I can find it.
Money to make a video of that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that we'll just put on it then. Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool, to send scouts for what? 25 million left back in action. That's to do with the Jarrell Hato.
Yeah, good player.
He is a good player.
I'll tell you another one I wouldn't mind from there as well. Julian Timber, is it? Midfielder. He's another good player. Brother to
playing hard.
Yeah, he's a brother to him at Arsenal. It's his brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good player.
Yes. My information, Fabrizio Romano leaks mighty Liverpool transfer gamble. Fabrizio Romano has shared what he knows Liverpool are planning to do in a massive transfer window. Fuck off. Massive transfer window. Got work it, haven't they? Where's it gone? Liverpool are managing a major overhaul. I could see virtually all forward options leave, except for Cody Gakpo. Here we go. Romano gave the lowdown on Liverpool's plans in a YouTube video this weekend. This must have been last week. The journalist talked about the desire of at Anfield to sign a new centre back. Yeah, we already know that. Who's he saying it's going to be? He's not even saying who it's going to be.
Typical.
Typical Romano, isn't it?
They probably got paid £1,000 for that, I don't know.
Oh no, it'll be 5, won't it? It was a video.
Oh, yeah, video £5,000, yeah. Allegedly.
Bloody spider on my bed.
That's it, move out, burn the house down.
Yeah, I'm moving out. So, yeah, not a great deal to do with contract, to be honest.
No.
And there's the contract. I don't know if you want to put some contracts or not.
No point.
I think we know that Trent's going to go.
Yeah.
I think Virgin Salah will stay.
Yeah.
So this is the other thing. There's 2 more things left to discuss. Well, 3. So you've got Salah's record, which is absolutely fantastic. I wanted to basically get your thoughts on his numbers for a winger stroke striker. So I'm just going to have a look at his numbers at Liverpool. Right, so as we know, he joined us in the 17-18 season, so we're just going to do Premier League. Right?
Yeah.
So, in his first season, he played 36 games and scored 32 goals with 10 assists. That's just in the Premier League. Right?
Yeah.
And then, in his second season, he played 38 games and got 22 goals and 8 assists. Which is a bit of a drop-off, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then his third season was even worse. So his third season, he played 34 games, got 19 goals and 10 assists. And then the 20 to 21 season, 37 games, 22 goals, 5 assists. And then the numbers started going up again. So 21-22, 35 games, 23 goals, 13 assists. 22-23 season, 38 games, 19 goals, 12 assists. 23-24, gone down again, 32 matches, 18 goals, 10 assists. And then this season, 28 games, 25 goals and 17 assists in the league.
Still phenomenal. It's phenomenal. That's averaging just over 30 goal contributions every season. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's next level. For a winger, he's not even a striker.
No, exactly.
It's phenomenal.
And then, if we're to look at his Champions League, since 2017 to present, he scored 11 in his first season, 5 in his second season, 4 in his third season, 6 in his fourth season, 8 in the 21-22 season, 8 in the 22-23 season, and 3 so far this season. But in the 20 to 21 season, he only played 10 games and got 6 goals. In his first season was his best one. 15 games, 11 goals.
Yeah, he is phenomenal.
And then Europa League, 9 games, 5 goals. I mean, he's absolutely unbelievable, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't even like to try and compare him to anybody.
There's nobody around at the minute that's anywhere near his level. Unless you ask Arsenal fans and they'll say Saka. Oh, dear me.
So yeah, I just think he's absolutely phenomenal, and he's getting better with age. He's like a fine wine, isn't he?
Yeah.
It really is. And then the second to last one, I wanted to talk about Virgil van Dijk.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got down here on my notes, Virgil van Dijk, the greatest ever Premier League centre-back. Would you agree with that?
There's been some bloody good centre backs over the years, isn't there? But he's got to be in there. He's got to be in there, hasn't he? He's got to be. Who would be better? Who would you say is better than him?
It depends who you support, I guess. I mean, you've got
you're gonna have supporters biased, aren't you? But the likes of John Terry, fantastic defender. Rio Ferdinand, fantastic defender.
Yeah, Vidic,
Company. Company was brilliant. I'm not a big fan of Vidic. I don't think he was that great. He's got to be in the conversation, surely.
I thought Desailly was a good player back in the day.
Yeah.
Marcel Desailly was class.
Yeah.
Who else did we had? What about Laurent Blanc?
Bit past his best though, wasn't he? I think.
Yeah. Who else? There have been some good centre backs.
Yeah, there's been some quality. Jack Stam, good player.
Jamie Carragher. Sammy Hippier.
Yeah, Hooper was massive. Yeah, I liked him, Sammy. Bargain and all.
Yeah, exactly. I liked Danny Agger as well.
Oh yeah, Danny Agger was very much in the mould of Alan Hampson. But
same as what's he called? Gertl. He was another mountain. But no, for me, I'd have to put Virgil van Dijk as the best, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't go against it. We're slightly touched on this one. So the last topic is Klopp and Klopp comparison.
Yeah.
What I want to say is, it's really starting to bug me, the amount of people that say, it's Klopp's team. He hasn't done anything. It's Klopp's team. It really bugs me. People need to start putting some respect on Klopp's name.
It's transformed it. It's different. It's totally different how it was under Klopp.
Yeah. I mean, same players, but...
Gravenberch, for instance, when under Klopp, he wasn't the six, was he, Gravenberch? He was more one of the ones going forward. Yeah. Klopp's turned him into that six, and he's been fantastic.
Yeah. I did a video, I think it was last week or the week before, and it was to do with 3 players that Klopp just didn't like and didn't play. I think one of them was Gravenberch, and there were 2 more, and I can't remember who it was now. Gakpo kept playing him out of position.
Yeah.
And there was another, I don't think it was another Dutch player. Or was it a Dutch player? But anyhow, all 3 of them have flourished under Klopp.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's fair. I really don't.
Can't compare them.
No, it's 2 completely different styles. Although they're very similar, they are different as well.
Yeah. That's I'll never knock Klopp ever. He's always in my heart forever.
Yeah.
It's different. It's like people are calling for Klopp to be on any trophy parade. I don't agree with that.
No. Well, apparently the club have invited him.
I think that's
unless Klopp asked them to invite him.
I think that's bang out of order if they've done that.
Yeah, I do.
Disrespectful to Klopp.
Yeah, it's massively. Unless he's not going to be on the bus, he's just going to be there type thing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, if he's on the bus, then that is a bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
But that's everything I've got down on my list, mate. Is there anything you want to talk about?
I think we covered it all, mate. To be fair, eventually got there in the end.
Yeah, we've had a few problems tonight again with the sound, haven't we?
Yeah, a few technical.
It doesn't sound great, then we both apologise. But this is the best it sounded since 6:30.
Yeah.
And it's now 10:09. So
good luck, everything.
We'll do a test for next week and make sure it's right. But Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need to cover. Just
No,
keep an eye
week
on
off.
both our channels.
Yeah, got a week
If you
off.
haven't already, subscribe. Go and check out Daryl's channel. That's about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so, mate.
So yeah, it's goodbye from me and take it easy.
And goodbye from me. Red Roaring out.